So let's get straight to my tips. The first point is to think. So I'm a great believer in getting to the root of issues. So most people don't feel anxious for no reason. It doesn't just come out of the blue for most people. So something is actually triggering it. So the first thing is to think rationally. What are you doing or even thinking when you start feeling anxious? Are you at work with a lot of deadlines? Are you in a heated debate with someone? Are you behind with things that you need to do? Are you thinking about dealing with a tricky situation with someone? So what is it that is actually causing you to feel anxious? The second point is to make sure you breathe. Now take some time out and breathe. You're not going to be able to solve the issue and get rid of the anxiety if you're all worked up. So if you're in the actual situation that's making you feel anxious, if you can, take yourself away from it and go somewhere where you can actually be alone. So breathe and bring yourself some calm. Now there's something called the 4-7-8 method, which means breathing in for 4 seconds, holding your breath for 7 and breathing out for 8. So if you can't actually take yourself away from the situation to be alone, you can still do the breathing. Then the third point is to start dealing with the root. So once you are calmer, I would suggest to write everything down that is making you anxious and then start dealing with them one by one. So like I've said before, often just making the commitment to do something about the situation already makes you feel a whole lot better because you are getting the ball rolling. So it may mean you speaking to your boss about your workload. It may be deciding to have a talk with someone who you maybe clash with. It may be getting more organized so you don't get behind with things. So just see what you can do. And the fourth point is get a health check. So if you've already done point 1 and you can't actually identify a root to your anxiety, take a look at the way you're taking care of yourself, or maybe not in that case. So are you actually feeding your body and your mind with the right nutrients? Are you exercising? There was actually a study by the University of Leeds that showed that both aerobic and non-aerobic exercises can actually help reduce anxiety symptoms. So are you taking breaks at work? Don't underestimate the good effects even a quick break can actually have. Now you think you'll be able to get lots more done if you just keep working, but at what cost? So it really doesn't work. You need to take your breaks. And the fifth point is, of course, to ask for help. So if after doing all of the above you still feel anxious, then maybe it's time to ask for some help. So that may be from a friend or even a professional. And there could be things that have even happened in your past that are affecting you today. So personally, I do some of the steps above along with my secret weapon, which is praying. And I don't just pray when things aren't going as planned. I pray in general for my day, for my family, for my work colleagues. It's actually become a daily habit that I've formed that keeps me calm and happy.